Great morning. Well, we know that Trump, the Orange Menace, wants to do this massive deportation scheme, okay? But we also know that so many of these mayors say that no, we're not going to participate in that. And then we have this fool, the border czar, okay, that says he'll arrest, if they interfere in that, he's going to have these mayors arrested, okay? So let's look and see about this. Now, how would that work if this fool tries to go after and arrest these mayors? Let's look and see. What can you tell me about this guy wanting to arrest these mayors that say, we're not going to participate in this illegal type of an activity. We're just not going to do it. So what about this resistance? What can you tell us about that? So this is about what is being shared. The reading's about what is being shared when it comes to this moving forward in truth, the fight for truth, okay? The knights that are fighting for truth when it comes to this, drama that he's trying to instill, that they are just not having it, okay? That they are just confounded about it and saying, we're not going to do this. We're not going to allow this. So the energy coming into this is what is being brought forward, what's being offered, okay? So what is being offered when it comes to this for America? What's being birthed, what's being offered? And what they're struggling with, okay? Holding on to that energy and just holding the line and struggling, okay? Because this is absolutely dark deeds. This is not for the benefit of America. It's not for the benefit of the people, okay? So what they're offering up with this, that it's a tower moment, okay? Now this dark deeds are trying to establish, this tower, that they are above it all, etc., that we're strong and we're going to bring this out and we're going to do this. But also the tower is usually a tower moment, a failing, okay? And so they are going to be speaking about the message about what is coming into here, what they're struggling with. Again, the foundation is not liking the writing on the wall, what they're trying to bring in, that they're just, just struggling with it in the message about what they're going to do, what they're not going to do. They're fighting for truth, okay, when it comes to what's coming into America, and seeing this as a tower moment and this standoff. What's being shared, offered up when it comes to these dark deeds that this guy's trying to put into place. The challenge is the government, okay? The government, and again, this fallacy that's being put out there as truth, that fallacy, what's being held to, what they're gathering and collecting and holding on to in that daily happening, okay? And again, this new flowering of emotion, this new cup that's coming, as they see all of these things in there that are starting to blossom. What's blossoming? So the outcome is the message, again, a message about truth, okay? So above it all, what's being shared, being offered when it comes to these darker elements and these lies and these things being put out by what potential government, they're not in power yet, but the potential of what is coming in and this message about truth that they want to put out there. Okay. When it comes to the White House and stability of actions, so at the center of it, again, they're in that fight for truth, going forward for America. See this as a tower moment with what's being held to by the potential White House, okay? And this is the wish-fulfilling card, the wishes, what is wished. So again, the foundation is not liking what they see coming in, holding the line against it, the fight, bringing in about a message about the flowering of this and what they want and what they don't want, okay? So underneath of it all, we have the things that are up in the air. When it comes to what they're trying to bring in, you know, with this wealth, it's all about the money and establishing an abuse of power, okay? They see this as absolutely abusive, that they're out in the cold with this, okay? When it comes to these abuses, when it comes to the world is fighting back now. They see the writing on the wall and they are not having it anymore, okay? They're starting new actions that come from compassion, okay? They come from compassion. So they are fighting against this tooth and nail with what they're trying to put out, surround you with mentally because of their wanting to have power, okay? These ones that think that they can rule by money, okay? Yeah, it's that whole drama, the Magatonians are ruling by money, etc., and the victory that we want to take place between the lovers, those that are sharing and putting out new truth, okay? Putting out new truth and being able to, again, guard and protect because of this burden that's putting out there, okay? So they're just saying no. You know, the pushback now has come to this point because they are so egregiously evil, let's just put it out there, wanting to be so egregiously evil and taking away from everybody, and that's what he continues to put out there. We're going to take away anything that's free on day one. We're taking it away. We want to again, put tariffs on all of them. We're going to make everybody pay. It's a revenge tour. I'm getting my revenge. It's all about dark things, power, control, and wanting to show that we can rule over everybody. We've got in here all the billionaires surrounding me and all this money, and we're just going to skew the system. Well, I got news for them. There are a lot more people, regular people, than there are billionaires, okay? And when we say we're not going to play anymore, we're not playing that, what are they going to do? All the money in the world cannot do anything when the people say we're done, okay? So let's see what we have, what's being offered. This cup that's being offered now for a full life, okay? For the fullness of life, and taking control of our power, bringing our power out into the world. Know that we have that control. We have that ability to put that out there. And when we say we're just not going to play anymore, we're not going to play. And what do they do at that time? Then this can move rapidly. This could move rapidly at that point. If we share, we go from the history of this and wanting something better, okay? and what we're holding on to, okay? What we're holding on to, it's up to us what we're holding on to. Above it, fighting, going forward with truth. Truth in hand, the fight for truth. Again, holding on to our own power within. When it comes to this tower moment, now we can build this tower one way or another. We can take them down, okay? That could be a tower moment for them, and finding out if we are underneath of it, continuing to hold the line, struggle for America, for Americans, above it with what's being built. If we do the fight, do the struggle, we can turn this around and say, it doesn't matter what you think you're going to put in, what you think you're going to do. And I think there are enough Republicans in there that will say, look, no, we don't want to be on there of destroying America. We're not willing to destroy America for these billionaires. We're just not willing to do it. So let's see what is going to happen. What's going to happen? Okay, the world. And like I said, it's not just happening here. It's happening across the world. When it comes to these ones with the money, you know, wanting to control, etc. Okay, what they're trying to put out there. And it depends on all of us coming together with our emotions about what is being put out there. Okay, continuing to put the message out there about the fight for truth, bringing truth out, continuing to bring truth out, and sharing from a path of love, okay? So we can overcome that, but it takes all of us saying, we're not playing that, we're not doing that, we refuse, and we don't care how many freaking billionaires you surround yourself with, there are more of us than there are of you. So on that note, I'll leave that here.